Look what I found in my pocket. Look, a year's salary right here. That's what I call them, fun coupons. See that?
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Titan Quest 2. I'm not gonna lie, this one has me scratching my head a little bit. For this video it should be fairly short. We're gonna go over the ins and outs and everything that has happened with Titan Quest 2 since it's dropped its early access. Now I have played through Act 1 3 times. We've played a crit build, a dot build, and a spell build. And at this point I feel like I truly understand the game. I don't want to play any more Act 1. I know we can raise the levels and keep going, but I feel like I'm going to wait for more content. Now, when I talk about Titan Quest 2 is a little bit of a head scratcher, follow me down this rabbit hole for a second, okay? Do you think a game would be successful if a early access title was dropping? Okay, follow me for a second. People, one, for the most part, don't like early access, so you have an early access game made from a beloved franchise from the Diablo 2 era on Unreal Engine 5 that does have some performance problems with only 4 to 6 hours of gameplay on a single run through. No crafting, no end game, multiplayer that practically doesn't work. If I told you, hey, that's what's going to come out, do you think that that is going to have overwhelming praise? People are going to love it. Early access, practically no content, performance is off, based upon a beloved franchise, only one act, no end game. You'd probably be like, oh, that doesn't sound like. And people hate early access. For the most part, they don't like it. All right, so let's jump into it. Titan Quest 2 on Steam right now is currently holding a very positive review, 84%. Overall, a lot of people really enjoy it. And I think it kind of goes into, if you make something that people think is fun, if you create a visually stunning world, put in good visuals, leave them wanting more, you're going to get reviews like this. I mean, I guess I played the game 3 times. Most people that I talk to really enjoy it and just are wanting more to play. So overall on Steam right now, very positive, 84%. Now, when you go over to the Steam charts, it is currently sitting at 15,000 peak with 27,000 all-time peak on the game. So when you look at this, it's like, okay, Aaron, yes, it's getting decent reviews, but even on those reviews, it's only 6,600. And then when you're looking at the Steam charts, it's only 27,000. Is it really a success? Maybe it's not as good as people say it is. Check this out. Olympus is the limit. Titan Quest 2's early access launch strikes like thunder. They put out this communication, over 300,000 units sold. So again, when you look at the Steam charts and you're like, oh, all-time peak 27,000, that is definitely not impressive. This does not tell the whole story. Check this out. In less than 72 hours, Titan Quest 2 has sold over 300,000 units, and the momentum shows no signs of slowing. Still surging amongst Steam's and Epic's Game Store global top sellers, the game has already secured the second highest concurrent player peak in THQ Nordic history, surpassed by only 2021's Biomutant, released during the worldwide stay-at-home surge. The team at Grimlore Games extends their deepest thanks to every single player who has put their trust in them and joined the early access odyssey. Your support means the world. With almost 6,000, currently 6,600 Steam reviews, an 84% very positive rating, Titan Quest 2 is winning over ARPG veterans and newcomers alike. Players and critics are praising the myth-rich world, tactical combat, and its commitment, ready, to microtransaction-free experience. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the secret. There's no MTX in this day one early access. No, that's probably not it. Absolutely crushing. Now, obviously, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. For the most part, people are happy. All the big content creators have played and live streamed the game and made first impressions video. I've even seen some tips and tricks, game guides, walkthroughs, and build guides. So if you're really wanting to fine-tune your Act 1 experience, there's already content out for it, which just feels crazy. But either way, there is some people that are left wanting more. So let's just go through some of the recent reviews. And I'm not going to read through that many, just a few. I know it's early access, but it runs like a can of condensed shark. Other than that, pretty solid. Just as janky as the original Titan Quest, only 4 classes to pick from. 2 are mage, and the other 2 are warrior and rogue. Requested refund, 4 out of 10. Solid start. Needs some balancing, plus the rest of the content. Everything else is Gucci. Well done from early access form of the game. Enough content for one to get the correct impression of the game to start craving for improvements. Much more above any other game demo. Let's have fun tuning new builds while Titan Quest 2 is maturing its full release. There's very little content available right now, even for an early access title. I wouldn't recommend it at this stage right now. Maybe consider checking it out in a year or 2. Damn, come back in 2 years. You haven't aged a day. I'd just wait. Tons of potential, but I can't recommend it until more is added. Wait for now. Currently, the game is an example of how bad Unreal Engine game can be. An isometric ARPG that is on Epic uses 100% of my 9070 XT to run at 55 frames. And again, I'm just, Aaron, you're just cherry picking the bad ones. There's a ton in here. So far, it's been good, but I'm a sucker for action RPGs. Really well done early access game. Only minor bugs. As an OG Titan Quest player, this is just my childhood, but better. Even with only 5 hours of content, this game is far better than Diablo 4 and PoE 2. Okay, that's the first time I've seen this. I'm an old school ARPG player, and this really scratches that itch. If you want more content, I would just wait. No reason to give a bad review or complain. This is early access. If you expect a full game, then that is on you. So again, there is some back and forth, but the numbers don't lie. 300,000 copies sold. Overwhelming majority of people say that the game is very positive at 84%, and it's breaking records for the studio. So there you go, Titan Quest 2. Do you think this was a good early access? Did you buy it? Did you play it? Are you happy with what you got? Told you it'd be a short video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Check out my new website, actionrpg.com. Titan Quest 2 is currently on there as a future game that we're going to cover. Not right now because we need a lot more content. But check out my new website. We're gearing up right now for Last Epoch Season 3, which drops August 21st. And don't forget to join the Discord. We do movie nights, game nights, giveaways. All the subathon shenanigans for August 21st will be posted in Discord. Good place to hang out. I'm done. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.